What's going on, everybody? So, it's been a good weekend. Little story before I get into the video. I had some awesome news Friday when I got out of work, which is the reason for doing this video. And last night, my cousin came home. He had to fly in from Atlanta, and he's home for 5 days before his unit gets redeployed back over to Kuwait. So, my cousin, being the type of person that he is, decided to just say the hell with it and rent a school bus for all of us to pile on and go bar hopping. Let me tell you, there was things going on in that school bus that if you were a student going to school on that bus, you would probably have gotten expelled and never be allowed on a school bus again. But a lot of fun. So thank you to Steve-O for getting that bus for us and having fun. Hopefully we'll see you guys before you redeploy. If not, take it easy, be safe over there, and we'll see you in 9 months. So to get to the point of the video, Friday I get home from work and there's a message on the answer machine, and it's the archery shop that I had ordered my bow from. So before knowing what was going on last night, I went ahead and tweaked my finances a little bit, have a little less money until I get paid again. But however, I did pick up my new bow. So to anybody who saw the previous video and to those that may have not seen it, this is my new 2012 Mission Venture. It's an absolutely phenomenal shooting light bow. To give a little info, and it might seem a little dragged out, but prior to me receiving this bow, I actually looked on YouTube for any videos of other people that have did a review on the Venture. There's a lot of mission videos on YouTube, but I only found 2 that had to do specifically with the Venture, and they weren't really a whole hell of a lot except for a guy just holding the bow and be like, oh, this is the Mission Venture, I like it, and that was it. So to get into a little bit more in-depth and breaking it down for you guys, new for this year is Matthew's Helu, which is the bow that Matthews came out with, obviously, Captain Obvious, but the bow itself only weighs 3.5 pounds. This model actually came out last year in 2011 and took the award for the best bow as far as for features and price class. So a lot of the features on this bow and a lot of the technology from this bow they had designed and put into the Helu. This bow itself, without the sights and the quiver and the arrows and everything else, weighs 3.95 pounds. The Helu is 3.5. And I did get a chance to tinker around with that bow a little bit yesterday, and I was absolutely blown away. That bow is so ridiculously light, it feels like you're holding a plastic toy bow, that you'd buy for, your son or whatever. Absolutely unbelievably phenomenal. Extremely smooth draw on that bow. But enough of that, because the video is about the Venture. So I'll bring it up a little closer for you guys and bring it in here to start off with. It has the Zebra hybrid string in the standard Mission black and orange. It's got the roller cable for it to help reduce sound, along with reducing friction, which allows the bow to reach 321 feet per second. You see these on a lot of the higher end model bows. Matthews has it. It has a string dampening system on this cam, another one down here, along with the string grub to help silence the bow, as well with the dead end string stopper, and that is mounted into the bow like such. Mounts right onto the frame and extends back. So with this setup alone, this bow is extremely quiet and minimum vibration. I just absolutely love the way this bow shoots. Another thing that I had added onto the bow, and I bought in shop, and that's another thing I love about this venture. You Matthews guys are going to be familiar with this and notice this. This is the harmonic stabilizer, and that actually reduces residual vibration during release and after the shot. Absolutely phenomenal. The venture does not come standard with the harmonic stabilizer, excuse me, but you can buy it from your local archery shop or order it from Matthews or Missions. It's only $37, and it just adds a little more to the bow, which I was, again, blown away. This bow is phenomenal. I can't really say enough about it, and you can't really make a great bow any better, but again, the frame's already drilled and tapped to receive it, so I went ahead and had them put that in the shop. I have the Realtree all-purpose stabilizer in the front. It's kind of like a squishy feeling kind of thing. I don't know, it's kind of cool looking though, so I like that. They also have the brace with a nice thick rawhide. It's like the nylon cord maybe. Doesn't really feel like a paracord, but nice little wrist strap they throw on. I've got the Whisker Biscuit, again, one of the most popular arrow rests that people have. And then right there I have the Bullseye sight. And one thing I like about this sight is the fiber optic cables are wrapped all the way around the front, and they're protected by a hard, clear plastic covering. The reason for that is it allows any light that you have, say early morning or as it's getting towards dusk and you still have legal shooting light, any light is going to get captured and it's going to bring it into your pins, and hopefully it comes out on camera. Let me get into frame here. And as you can see right there how bright those are showing up, and it also has the blaze orange around it for lower light conditions as well. Absolutely awesome. I do like that sight. What else can I add in here? It is adjustable from 50, 60 to 70 pounds. Right now I have it set at 70 pounds. The quiver is a Mossy Oak tree stand quiver, and I have the Carbon Express pile drivers that are 350 grain, and I'm shooting them with a 100 grain field tip, because I will be using the 100 grain Grim Reaper 3 blade expandables for this season. Also, a rule of thumb, and everybody is going to probably already know, for every pound of draw weight that you have on your bow, you want to shoot an arrow that has 5 grains of weight per each pound of draw. So for a 70 pound draw bow, you want to be shooting a 350 grain arrow, which these pile drivers are 350 grains. The only setback I can say about this bow, okay, if you're going to buy it, unless if the bow that they have in the shop is your draw length, you're going to have to wait. They have to order the bow. Sometimes they may just order the cam, because with this cam on the Venture, it's unadjustable for your draw length, so it has to be made specifically for your draw length, but you can adjust, like I said, the draw weight of the bow. All said and done with the setup the way that I have it now, it was $724. The only reason being I had to obviously wait. They had to order this for me through Mission, and the archery shop has a $150 package deal that makes this bow ready to shoot and ready to hunt. And that includes the wrist strap, the stabilizer, your sights, your arrow rest, your quiver, a release, and a half dozen arrows. So you really can't beat that with the type of sights that they add on, Carbon Express arrows, the quiver, the release. You know, if you're looking at just buying the bow, retail for the bow is $499. But I mean, to spend separately to go out and buy, you know, your Whisker Biscuit, a quiver, your sight, even just that 3 right there, you're already at $150, maybe even a little more, depending on where you go. So instead of trying to shop around, I said, all right, go for it. Let the pros do what they're going to do. They set it up for me, did an absolute beautiful job, got to the shop and adjusted the peep sight for me. So it's absolutely awesome. I'm extremely happy. I cannot wait to get this bow sighted in. The weather's been kind of crappy all weekend, and I've been busy all weekend. I was going to try sighting in yesterday at the shop, but they had a junior archery league tournament going on, and the weather here yesterday was ridiculous. We had overcast. It was on and off rain, and the wind was like 20 to 30 miles an hour. And I'm not going out slinging arrows in 20 to 30 mile an hour wind trying to sight it in. So with that said, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the little review as much as I have enjoyed the adventure of getting it set up and getting the bow. And again, it is the Mission Venture, so I cannot wait to put the first deer down this season with my new bow. So with that said, I'm getting out of here. I need some R&R in front of the TV with the hunting show. I actually do have the outdoor channel on now as we speak. So to everybody else, be safe, have fun. I know I'm out of frame here. Any questions on the bow, feel free to leave them, and I'll answer them when I can get to them and the best I can answer them. So I'll catch you guys later.